Most welcome to Historiespanarna, History Reconnaissance, and follow us back to the last years of steam on the American Baltimore and Ohio Railroad. So, without further ado, please like, share and subscribe, and all aboard! All 16 locomotives leaving conference with the westbound Washingtonian. The Washingtonian was one of two daily passenger trains operated by the Baltimore and Ohio Railroad during the 1940s and 50s between Baltimore, Maryland and Cleveland, Ohio, via Washington, D.C. and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. It was the last B&O long-haul passenger train to be powered by a steam locomotive. Inaugurated on April 27, 1941, the Washingtonian was primarily a daytime train with a morning departure, in contrast to B&O's other train on their route, the Cleveland Night Express. The train consisted typically of a pair of baggage express cars, a railway post office car, 3 air-conditioned coaches, and a combination parlor-diner lounge car. In the late 1940s, as many as 6 additional coaches were added on weekends. Now, let's add some color to these final years of steam. The end of steam on the Baltimore and Ohio came in the late 1950s. In 1957, the B&O announced that it was going to retire its fleet of steam locomotives and replace them with diesel-electric locomotives. Suffering from its weaker market positions from Baltimore to New York, the B&O discontinued all passenger service north of Baltimore on April 26, 1958. 1 day later, the railroad had declared itself fully dieselized. The last of B&O in that process was the Chicago division. The transition from steam to diesel-electric locomotives was not easy. Many steel locomotives were still in service and needed to be retired, sold or scrapped. The B&O had to make sure that its new diesel-electric locomotives were compatible with existing infrastructure and equipment, such as tracks, signaling systems, and maintenance facilities. When it came to steam, the B&O did their own thinking. Their specialty was center face. They had 125 of them, with a 210-2-wheel arrangement, or the Big Sixes that many call them. This design was largely ignored by the competitors that disliked the design in standard road service since they had counterbalanced its issues. However, the B&O found it more than sufficient. The Baltimore and Ohio, linking 13 great states with the nation. This was the B&O Railroad's slogan, to which it remained devoted for many years. The B&O is also fondly remembered for providing friendly and high-quality service until the end, despite the declining financial condition after World War II. Its takeover by the Chesapeake in Ohio in the early 1960s helped ensure its survival, and it eventually joined the Chessie System family, before disappearing into CSX transportation during the 1980s. While never a wealthy company, its legacy will forever be remembered as a survivor and putting customer service above all else. This dedication earned the B&O a loyal following to the extent that some folks steadfastly rode its trains even if they were somewhat slower than that of its rivals. When the company's existence finally came to an end on April 13, 1987, it had just celebrated its 160th birthday, and it had also outlived its wealthier northern competitors by more than a decade.
That's all, folks. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.